Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 61 of Swimsuit by James Patterson and Maxine P. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 61. Henry spent a 3-day weekend at the airport Sheraton in LA, moving anonymously among the other business travelers. He used the time to reread Ben Hawkins' novels and every newspaper story Ben had written. He purchased supplies and made dry runs to Venice Beach and the street where Ben lived right around the corner from Little Tokyo. At just after 5 that Monday afternoon, Henry took his rental car onto the 105 freeway. The yellowing cement walls lining the 8-laner were illuminated by golden light randomly splashed with spiky vines of red and purple bougainvillea and Gothic Latino gang graffiti, giving the drab Los Angeles highway a Caribbean flavor, at least in his mind. Henry took the 105 to the 110 exit at Los Angeles Street, and from there he made his way through stop-and-go traffic to Alameda, a major artery running out of the heart of downtown. It was rush hour, but Henry was in no rush. He was keyed up, focused on the idea that over the last 3 weeks had taken on potential for life-changing drama and a hell of a finale. The plan centered on Ben Hawkins, the journalist, the novelist, the former detective. Henry had been thinking about him since that evening in Maui outside the Whale of Princess when Ben had stretched out his hand to touch Barbara McDaniels. Henry waited out the red light, and when it changed, he took a right turn onto Traction, a small street near the Union Pacific tracks that ran parallel to Los Angeles River. Following the pokey SUV in front of him, Henry trawled down the middle of Ben's homey neighborhood with its LA hipster restaurants and vintage clothing shops, finding a parking spot across from the 8-story white brick building where Ben lived. Henry got out of the car, opened the trunk, and took a sports jacket from his bag. He stuck a gun into the waistband of his slacks, buttoned his jacket, and raked back his brown hair and silver-streaked hair. Then he got back into the car and found a good music station, spent about 20 minutes watching pedestrians meander along the pleasant street, listening to Beethoven and Mozart until he saw the man he was waiting for. Ben was in Dockers and a polo shirt and was carrying a beat-up leather briefcase in his right hand. He entered a restaurant called A Caramba, and Henry waited patiently until Ben emerged with his takeout Mexican dinner in a plastic bag. Goodness gracious. Henry got out of his car, locked it, followed Ben across the Traction, right up the short flight of stairs to where Ben was fitting his key into the lock. Henry called out, "Excuse me, sorry, Mr. Hawkins." Ben turned and looked a mild alterness on his face. Henry smiled and, pulling aside the front of his jacket, showed Ben his gun. He said, "I don't want to hurt you." Ben spoke in a voice that still reeked of cop. "I've got $38 on me. Take it. My wallet's in my back pocket." "You don't recognize me, do you? Should I?" "Think of me as your godfather, Ben," Henry said, thickening his speech. "I'm gonna make you an offer I can't refuse. I know who you are. You're Marco." "Correct. You should invite me inside, my friend. We need to talk." That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.